Welcome to the Mother-Daughter ISH podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. This is Dawn.
And Angie.
And this month for December, we're going to be talking about what every woman should know. Hey, we are on December 5th, and I am loving these tips. And it just makes you think, you know, all the things that you learn in life, and you take them step by step. But when you put a whole compilation of them together, it's kind of like, wow, we could almost take these tips and write a book.
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay, you know when I say stuff like that, my mind gets to thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go first on this one, and this one is finding a great restaurant, because you are just crazy when it comes to finding a great restaurant. And
not
then
even
you're also,
that. Restaurants, clothes, anything.
Yeah, I know. And you're also the person that'll get in the restaurant and they'll ask you, what do you want? And you're like, I don't know. So
everybody
what
knows
are
about
tips
me.
that you would give on finding a great restaurant? What would you tell the ladies?
For the first thing, I'll see if they have like a TikTok or an Instagram to look at their pictures.
So you're gonna check the reviews first.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the reviews. I'm gonna check because I want to see the pictures. I want to see what people are saying about it. I'm checking all that. When we found Doghouse, when we was passing by to do the U-turn, I was already on the website looking at how their dogs look.
Oh my goodness, you be killing me, because I'll say, have you?
And I already found the hot dog bread that they use.
I see the Hawaiian. I was like, but you be checking. You don't just look at the food and the prices and the location, the park and the incident. You then go over to their website and their social media.
Oh yeah, after I've checked out like the parking or like where it's located and how much the food is, then I'm gonna look and see. Yeah, I probably do that all in under 5-10 minutes.
That's why when we go somewhere, what do I tell you? Okay, you're in charge of food.
That ain't nothing to me.
Like, you're in charge of food, because I ain't got time for all that. I just want to know, is the food good and is it at a fair price? Okay, everything else we'll figure that out when we get.
Yeah, but then I get there and do all the research, and I'd be so overwhelmed, like how we were at Doghouse. It's like everything is good. Like I can't get a sample of everything.
I know. It's like, can I get a sample of one of everything, right?
Because then I got to go to Doghouse again and try something else.
Right.
Or make it myself.
The most important thing for me when it comes to finding a great restaurant is that I'm going to check the menu, because I want to see how you presented your food. Because I have seen some websites that, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but the food look nasty on the picture.
Yeah, they don't do justice. They don't take good pictures too.
I think that every restaurant that really wants to present themselves as having yummy food, that they should actually have a real photographer, a professional photographer to come in and take pictures of that food that makes it look so beautiful, put it in that little well-lit box. And take photos of it freshly as they make it. They don't be putting food out that's been cooked for like 7 hours and you got the photographer coming at nighttime. No, put out some fresh food right when the photographer comes, and those tops, those top plates that you want to show me, make the food look good. Because I've been to some restaurants and even the food on the menu at the restaurant didn't look good, and I'm just like, I ain't sure about this. Or if you go on their website, or if you go not just to their website, but Google them or whatever, in their social media, something comes up and you look at the food and you're like, that look nasty. Why would I want to go there? And so that right there turns me off. If the food don't look appealing, and I'm not one of those people who likes a plate that's all perfect and, the leaf goes to the left and the bread goes to the right and it's all glazed. I'm not that girl. But I'm also the person who wants the food to at least look delicious. It don't have to be pretty. I'm talking about it needs to look delicious. Like I have this one guy that I follow on YouTube. I'm not YouTube, but on Instagram. Brad with he has Rue Crew that's over in New Orleans. Man, when he make his gumbo and he be stirring his gumbo, I swear I can taste it. That gumbo, and now he started making a very specific vegan gumbo.
That
Like,
sounds good.
he stirred that gumbo and it literally make you feel like you about to get a bowl of it in your hand. It is so, I told him the next time I'm in New Orleans, I'm absolutely coming by his restaurant because he just have everything looking so good, and he'll lay out every day, okay, this is what we got on the menu, this is how many people we can serve today, because they're kind of like in a little, they got like a little restaurant row type of thing going on in New Orleans right now, where you can set up your restaurant and everything. It's almost like a it's not a food truck, but it's kind of like a setting as if it was a food truck type of thing, but they're like little cabins, and they've got them like in a whole row of where there's a bunch of people cooking different stuff. But I love following his thing because when he does like his etouffee and everything he does like a Creole type of meal, and I just love it. But I've seen some other people post their food and I'm just like, that looks really nasty. Like, why did you just post your food like that? Don't do that. So these were two really good tips. And again, I am not the girl that's going to check the reviews, the food, the prices, the location, check their website. They, all of their 5 social medias, they TikTok, they parking, they incidents. It's like, let me put somebody else in charge of that. I'm going to check the menu. I want to look at the food. I want to look at the prices. I want to look at whatever you have to offer there. But I will never know if you had an incident in your restaurant last week. And the reason I say that too is because sometimes incidents are warranted. So if somebody's not being treated right, or if you weren't treated right and there was an incident, but I'm not going to blame you for an argument that somebody maybe had a bad day, came in and, did something. Like even a few months ago, Wendy Williams and a group of people were at a restaurant. Not Wendy Williams wasn't in the restaurant, but one of the people on the show that she had interviewed, a celebrity, was on a restaurant and they had a shootout. Okay, I think it was Drew. Dr. Drew was in a restaurant and they had a shootout. Do you know Wendy went to that restaurant that next week? She was like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with them having this shootout. This is an incident that happened. That don't mean I get there, that same incident is going to happen. So that's why, I don't look at those kind of reviews, because you just never know. It could have just been somebody having a bad day. Now, if that restaurant is known for being, the patrons being robbed all the time, that's a different story.
True.
But I'm talking about just incidents. If I have an argument with the waitress because she was nasty to me, okay, that's an isolated incident. But for sure, you'll be in charge of all restaurant everything, because I already know if it's good and you've already checked it out. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I'll try some Cuban food. I'll try some this. I'll do that. That's cool. So
yeah, I'd rather spend like 10 minutes or so looking up reviews and stuff than spending whatever money and be upset 3 to 5 business days, because I will be upset over some food I spent my own money on.
That's very.
And even if it wasn't, it's just like it'd be a waste of time, because like I said, like the other place, I said I could have had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, but then too, think about it this way. You know how it is when you get your mouth ready for some food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's how we ended up. Remember finding Doghouse? We were looking for another place because we were going to that side of town. We were going to that side of town. We wanted to go there, and look how things just. I mean, sometimes you can't explain these things. You can't make it up. You can't explain it. You happen to look up and see a place that's comparable to the exact same place we were trying to get to, but they had a private event that day and were closed. So we would have drove all the hour away to do the other stuff we were doing, and we would have never got that food. Do you know that my mouth had been watering for 3 days for that food?
I know, because you sending me pictures.
So that's the thing right there. So, well, today's December 5th, and we thank you for listening to our series on how to find a great restaurant. And we are going to continue our series of giving you 31 tips for this month. Really, you're actually, if you think about it, you're getting 62, because we're giving you 2 tips at a time now.
That is true.
That's the little secret right there that we're going to let you in on. So thank you for listening to our series on things that women should know. When you want to make decisions, you have to kind of do this little thing where you have to weigh it out. Do I know enough to do this? Do I not know enough? How do I go find out how to do it? Who can I ask? Those type of things. So we really, really, really appreciate you listening to our tips. And we've got more to bring you. We're just on day 5, right?
Yes, only day 5. And definitely, yes, please make sure to continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mother Daughter Ish. Make sure you're also sharing with other women that can relate to any and all topics that we talk about. And also like and comment on our content, so we can definitely communicate back and forth with you with your feedbacks and experiences too.
Mm-hmm. That is right. And until next time, bye for now.
Bye.